welcome. Wait.
A little early on that one.
A little early. Welcome.
One take only.
To the Week 7 edition of a Fantasy Leagues fantasy show.
Oh, this is weird. Usually when we do this, the matchup has like the previous matchup, and now it's on to next week. So
and we already know waivers. We're recording this live at 2:44 a.m.
You know, the fans were calling out in the group chat today, so we're delivering.
They did not like the wait at all.
We had our what's that shit called? Our part-time jobs.
Yeah.
Took effect. So this is our full-time job, obviously. Let's just start off by saying a lot of gay shit's been going down this year.
Let's just start off by saying that the World Division is fucking trash.
Yeah.
It is absolutely terrible. Like, this needs to be... We shit on the Cloud Division all season last year. Like, we cannot be fucking biased.
Oh, no, I've been shitting on myself.
Our division is worse this year than theirs last year.
Oh, yes.
And I don't even think it's close.
No. No, last year they had Alex and Danny, which still, I'm going to stand by. I'm one of the bottom two teams, but I'm still going to stand by this and say I have a better team than Alex and Danny had last year. And so does Bogman.
I think you both have better
teams
than
Danny,
sure.
But the records in...
Alex's roster is pretty bad, too.
The records and fucking points just don't fucking...
No. We have a combined...
Don't say anything about it.
Between the bottom three teams in our league, we have a combined 15 straight losses. You're Luke. You, Bachman, and Victor went 0-12 combined against Cloud.
Yeah,
that shit is embarrassing, man. Like,
there's a lot of dumb shit that goes into it. But
because of you three, they do not have a team under 500.
Yeah, they got some pretty swagging squads besides fucking... Never mind. That's gay. I can't even say that. Anyway, it's literally atrocious. These bottom three teams are just terrible. You look at every single fucking guy on these rosters and it's horrible. You got the bottom guy who has the most cursed team in the league. In league history, maybe, with these last two seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he can't catch a fucking break.
Number 7, who we're not going to go into names, but the second lowest, which the 3 in our division, the second lowest, has been making a lot of moves, and it's just not even backfiring. He just gets fucked, and he just sucks. Like, his team just fucking sucks. He's got a bunch of guys who he thinks are cold, but just aren't. Sounds like a guy last year.
Yeah, and then number 6.
And then number 6, he thinks his players are so cold, bro. He's not even going to trade them. Guess what? They're getting bummier and bummier every week, bro.
It just gets worse and worse and worse.
And you just want more and more and more. It makes no sense.
Yeah, and now you're losing players due to injury. And the fact is, like, do any of you guys want to make the playoffs?
No. Doesn't look like it.
Like, it's just...
These 3 squads fucking suck.
Like, Victor is trying his hardest to give away that 6th playoff spot.
And yeah.
You and Bachman are just like, I don't want it.
Yeah, we're like, dude, bro. Like, this week, it's a battle between me and Bachman. We're both 1-6, and... honestly, we're snapping about it. Like, it's like, bro, you want to win this game? It's like, no. Do you want to win this game? No. Like, at least that's what it seems like.
It is a battle. Whoever loses this game is for sure finishing under 500 and is for sure, like, out.
Yeah.
Is out.
I mean, I know fucking... Like, Bachman still has Mahomes in his lineup.
And did waivers go through yet?
Yeah.
He's got Stafford. He'll put it in tomorrow morning.
Yeah, bro. Stafford's going to put up, like, 5.
I'm streaming him in 2 leagues. You're good, bro. But, all right, let's just...
No, that's I'm just saying that because it's on Bachman's team.
Yeah, that's true.
The only reason I'm saying
Fuck,
that.
I should sit him.
You might as well.
I got to drop him now.
Shit.
It's a good play. Bachman, bro.
Like, in the worst part is I'm looking, like, at this matchup between me and Bachman, and every guy on his team has a good fucking matchup. It's so gay. But we're going to go into number 8, and it's obviously Bachman. You're going to move up after fucking what you did this week.
No. And he did get fucked with the Mahomes injury. Of course, he got fucked with the Mahomes injury.
And the Kamara being out.
But he did play Latavius.
Yeah.
So that didn't hurt him too much.
And that it was actually better because Latavius did better than Kamara did all year.
Yeah.
So
Latavius went nuts.
Fucking that. Like, dude. I don't know. You finally got points out of your tight end. We're on the same boat there. A lot of teams are, actually, because tight end just fucking blows this year. But... like,
tight end always fucking blows.
You played the Buffalo defense and you got bailed out by an onside kick return for a touchdown. Like, that was the most fluky shit in the world.
Good play though.
That got you over 100. Like, it was a fluky Miami Buffalo game, but
yeah, Cooper Kupp is falling off. That's huge for you. Alshon Jeffrey is what he is. At least you finally have a tight end. Your bench, obviously, you got Adams coming back, but bro, I mean, you have just such shitty luck. And Mixon is fucking trash.
He's garbage.
You gotta take him out of your lineup.
You gotta drop him. Put him on the waivers.
Fucking, you might as well. Like, I honestly, I offered you Breida for him last week. Off the table.
Yeah, I hope so.
Like off the table.
Joe Mixon wouldn't even start on my team. Fucking scrub ass cracker.
Does this year's Joe Mixon start on Alex's team last year? Or Danny's?
Probably not.
Maybe.
Like, yeah.
You gotta get him out.
He's a bye-week filler for those teams. Like,
man.
Jesus Christ, bro. I know you love him.
You can sit on him. I love his talent.
Odell, but
I love his talent. But
like Alshon, he's hit or miss. Cooper Kupp's coming to earth.
Yeah.
Big time.
That's huge.
Cortland Sutton. Emmanuel Sanders just got traded. That's good news for Cortland Sutton, I guess. Or it could be bad news. Who the fuck knows?
We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, you got a bum-ass squad, bro. Sorry to say.
You're the second lowest scoring team, and you've lost 6 in a row.
Yeah.
6 in a row, man. You've lost, is it 11 of his last 12 now?
Yeah. I think it might be more than that.
It might be 12 of your last 13.
Yeah.
This, I mean...
It's atrocious, and it's got to stop.
Like, do you turn it around?
It's not going to stop, because I'm going to whoop that ass.
Do you turn it around against Luke? I don't know. One of you has to turn it around.
I'm going to turn Bachman around and just pipe his shit.
I mean, I can just see this ending up being like a fucking 85-82 game.
That's generous.
Oh, it's going to be such a shit show this week between you two. It'll be nice to see who this year's Danny is after you play, though.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Whoever it is getting piped on next week's rings. Anyway, we'll segue into number 7, and rumor has it that this guy has been in trade talks with the GM of Little Pig Boys for just some guys. It's getting nowhere. Obviously this number 7 guy is Luke, whoever the fuck that guy is. He
tell us about Luke's team.
He's got a lot of fucking guys who you think are cold, but actually just fucking blow. The only good player on his team is Adam Thielen and Devin Singletary. So if you want to trade for any of those two guys, go for it. Devin Singletary is actually a fucking monster, by the way, to all watching. He's about to go coup against Philly.
He didn't do shit this week. I played him in the 10-man.
He fucking sucks. I'm lying to you guys. He's fucking terrible. Like
Frank Gore's back up.
Melvin Gordon got robbed of a touchdown.
Melvin Gordon fucking blows.
No,
Melvin Gordon fucking blows.
No, that was actually a touchdown.
It doesn't matter. He still had, how many yards did he have on the ground?
Fucking 32.
On 16 carries?
Yeah.
And it's not even really his fault.
No,
that offensive line is so bad.
It's terrible.
He has nothing to do.
It doesn't help that
nowhere to go.
Eckler's a fucking savage. He just lines up at receiver and they just give him end arounds and shit. Like, this dude's a stud.
It's the only way they can run the fucking football.
Yeah,
or do anything with their running backs.
Stupid.
Like,
maybe
I don't want Melvin Gordon at all.
Maybe Melvin Gordon will get over 10 this week. Who the fuck knows? Le'Veon Bell.
Upward projection, all right, with Melvin?
Oh, yeah, he's going up every week. Same thing with Devontae Freeman. Like, now's the time
before he punches Aaron down in the face.
Yeah, now's the time to buy Melvin Gordon if you want him. Because this is the lowest it's going to be for the rest of the year, and count that.
Yeah, I'll give you Breida for him.
Nah. I like Melvin. He's a fucking fag. He deserves to be on my team. Le'Veon Bell. Bachman, the only reason I traded for this scrub is because he has a cake schedule. And he got 70 yards on the ground and 1 catch for 6, which isn't promising.
Only one catch in each week with Sam Darnold.
Yeah. And I fucking 15 carries for 70 yards against the Patriots defense. Like, that's pretty fucking dope. I didn't expect him to get more than fucking 8. So.
No, you knew he was going to have a bad week coming in.
Yeah, but this fucking cake-ass schedule, that's the only reason I traded for him. He's about to go crazy against your bitch ass this week. Yeah. Squad sucks, bro. I don't even need to go any more into this. The squad is just disappointing. It fucking sucks. And I'm still going to make the playoffs because I always do. I'm just going to be a first-round exit. And that's that. So, that's all I have to say about that one.
Yeah, we can... Thank you for going in on Luke's team.
Yeah, it's fucking bum-ass cracker. We'll go on...
Number 6 is now He's the 6th lowest scoring team now after this week. Lowest scoring team this week. Last 4 weeks, he is averaging 101 points per game. He has lost 4 in a row. You've lost 5 in a row, by the way.
Yeah.
Didn't throw that out there. It is Victor coming in at number 6. Just lost Kerryon Johnson. Keenan Allen is now a certified bum. Julio Jones and the Atlanta Falcons, like, he's still solid, but what are you going to get from him? They might fucking sit him halfway through the year when they're 1-9.
Probably fucking should.
Yeah, like, Russell Wilson's a saving grace in that. Remember, he got Russell Wilson for Christian Kirk straight up. I forgot about that until now. So that's a fleece. Good job, Victor. That must be why you think that you're going to fleece everyone in every trade you make.
I got Russell Wilson for Christian Kirk.
Your refusal to trade your players, bro. Like, actually, you got Russell Wilson for Christian Kirk. Why are you valuing Carson Wentz so high? Anyway, man.
Carson Wentz is a fucking scrub.
He's a Carson Wentz hater. I don't mind.
I hate gingers. Sorry, Ben. Gingers can't play quarterback. It's just a fact. Andy Dalton, Carson Wentz, he has a ginger beard, not ginger hair.
A bad theory,
He is ginger beard. Like, they just fucking blow. So why are you even rostering this guy? Drop his bitch ass.
No, he's going to trade him for DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, yeah.
Or Odell.
Dude, he would be fucking you. Don't do that. Jesus Christ.
Bro, and, dude, now looking at your team without carry on. Like, you threw Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones, he has a decent matchup this week. That's a Hail Mary. He had a great game against the Vikings. Whoop-de-fuck.
As he always does. He only plays good against the Vikings.
You are now dependent on Derrick Henry to put up. Like, he's not that flex that we talked about that he is. He's not. That's not what you need from him anymore. You need this guy to go crazy every week, and that's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
He has no PPR value, like, as far in the passing game. He has no value in the passing game. He does nothing. He doesn't know how to catch a football. And the Titans are one of the lowest, if not the lowest scoring offense in the NFL. Them scoring 23 against the Chargers last week was like one of their highest point totals since week 1.
Yeah.
Which was a fluke against the Browns. This shit is, man, you need to make a move. And the fact is, I offered you Allen Robinson for Keenan Allen, not because I even wanted you to accept it, because I played you this week and that helps you, because I wanted to see if you would do it. Because you win that trade.
That's like half the trades I send. It's like I just want to see these fuckers.
Keenan Allen, what are you getting for him right now? But he hasn't broken 10 in 4 weeks. You haven't won a game in 4 weeks. Like,
Keenan Allen's been more bummy than Odell recently.
It's
fucking close.
He has. Odell's broken 10 in his last 4 games.
He has. Like, bro, you need to do something and do something fast because you're on the decline. You might be worse than me in 2 weeks.
Evan Ingram is not who we thought he was.
No, he's coming to earth too. You got a squad that's coming to earth.
He's been hurt, but he came back this week and he played against the Arizona Cardinals, who are the worst team in the league against the tight ends.
Yep.
And he had 1 catch. You did not break 80 this week. The fact is, if you wouldn't have won your first 3 games, if you were 2-5, you would probably rank lower than one of these 2 teams at 7 or 8. But you have 3 wins, and they both have 1.
Yeah.
So, bro, man.
Another team with another squad.
David Johnson, you know what's crazy about David Johnson? This man doesn't pick up Chase Edmonds. And obviously he wouldn't have played Chase Edmonds, right?
Yeah, but he still doesn't have him.
The Cardinals fucked everybody with that shit. I got fucked by him. I barely won in another league because of that. But, like, you didn't even bother picking him up, and you didn't even bother claiming him. You never know with David Johnson now. Like,
yeah, and you've never really been able to know with David Johnson, like, when...
I'm worried about him.
He gets hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys where, like, the Cardinals need to, like, keep him, like, optimistic.
Yeah.
Just for other teams'
Just their game plan sake.
Like,
I understand why they did it from a football perspective, but, like, as a fantasy football owner, they fucked so many people.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
It is funny.
I mean, I hate David Johnson. Ever since I drafted him number 1 overall and he got hurt in week 1, I've refused to touch him in every league since. But...
I like David Johnson, but...
I just think he has a stupid-ass name. It's fucking David Johnson.
Basic-ass motherfucker.
Fucking basic bitch. That's probably why he's on your team.
Looking at your bench, like, Robert Woods isn't... He's Like, Jarvis Landry is droppable in an 8-man league for sure. DJ Moore is And Jordan Howard is
Scrubs.
I mean,
long story short, scrubs.
He's got to trade Julio, right?
Yeah, just like the Falcons should.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
He's got to trade Julio.
You are the Atlanta Falcons, just with 3 wins instead of 1. Fuck, I'm the Atlanta Falcons, for God's sake. Jesus Christ. Fucking, alright, enough of your dumbass.
Alright, coming in at number 5 is the
bottom
lowest...
3 teams, fucking scrubs. We're getting into the actual teams now.
Yeah, there is 4 tiers in between the bottom 3 teams and the rest.
Yeah, we're done with the scrubs. Now we're on to number 5.
You 3 are garbage, and I hope that you guys sweep me and I talk all this shit. Like, you guys basically, let me say this real quick. It has been 6 years, 7th year, and I've never lost this division. And I started 0-2 and 1-3, and I was basically gift wrapping it to you this year. Does nobody ever want a first round bye?
Not me.
Fucking,
I get my ones in the regular season.
You do, yeah. But, like, we have been doing this. This is our 7th year. We are 21 years old. If I win the division again, that is 33% of your life that I have. None of you have one, and I tried my hardest to give it to you this year.
Oh, come on. I tried my hardest.
Well, I'm 4-3.
You tried your hardest to give it to Victor.
I did. Okay. You could have won another game.
Yeah, right,
Bachman
dude.
could have won another game.
Yeah, right, dude. Look at these squats. Like, it's not gonna happen. Fucking. All right, fuck this. Wilson, you're number 5, bro. Fucking.
And you have 0.3 more points than Victor, but you have 137.6 since he blew his team up after the first 2 weeks, and he's 4-1 since then.
Yeah, you've been going crazy. You've been making trades. You've been doing this. You've been doing that.
He's probably the only person this year in fantasy football who traded Christian McCaffrey and benefited from it.
Yeah, and I should have beat you. By the way, Thielen got hurt.
Big Rodgers did.
Thielen got hurt right away. Rodgers had a stupid big game, and Devontae Freeman got ejected. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But, I mean, Sony Michel also went crazy. That's a fluke. Your running backs are kind of dope. Not really, though.
I got to go take a game.
You have, like, Mark Ingram's your RB, or Aaron Jones is your RB1, I guess. Mark Ingram, RB2. Like, that's solid.
He's got a bunch of guys who aren't, like, top tier at their position, but they're just solid. He's solid all around.
Yeah, like, he's never going to fucking...
I think you got to trade one of those tight ends at this point. Just because, and they both, Kittle didn't do much.
I'll give up some shit for a tight end.
But, I mean, you could get something for sure for Hooper or Kittle. And there are teams that need one bad.
Yeah, there are.
I definitely think you should trade one of those tight ends because you could. I mean, you're fine at quarterback with Brady and Rodgers. You've been making the right call every week with those two.
It's getting hot.
But yeah, you got like the Gallaudays and the Mike Evans and the fucking Ridleys and the Cooks. Like, obviously those guys aren't on the same tier, but it's just I don't feel like he has like a wide receiver 1 or an RB1, but he's just solid.
He's got some dope guys.
Galladay, I don't think I mentioned him.
Like, he's got like every guy in his fucking squad would probably start on mine besides Tyrell, and that's a bye week fill-in.
Yeah, and Tyrell, I mean, he's just been hurt.
Yeah,
Tyrell's been decent when he's played for sure, as far as fantasy production goes.
Yeah, it's like bro, it's frustrating, but it's working. So
yeah, there's not too much to say about him. I just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Make trades as you see fit, and don't. He's been making good moves all year. He drafted he was pretty fucking.
He's pretty fucked.
He was in trouble.
A shitty ass squad. I thought Wilson was gonna be like 0-13, and then he fucked around and made all these fucking moves, and now he's sitting.
And now he's a for sure playoff team. I said this last week. I'll say it again. Wilson's for sure in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's got a locked up spot.
Yep. He probably won't win his division because of that rough start and how good his division has been. But he's still only a game out too.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a chance. Wilson, your team's pretty good, man. Coming in number 5. All right.
Before we move into the top half, we have an announcement to make.
This week's episode is brought to you by a live audience.
We got a live audience. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right, we do not condone that affiliation.
No, not at all.
But, yeah, we got a live audience here. He's got some stuff he wants to weigh in on later in the show. We'll wait till we get done with the rankings for all that. He's going to give us some insight on this week. We're all going to make predictions, and he's going to help us with those predictions.
Yeah, he'll be making his predictions, too.
We're going to jump into number 4. We don't have to spend much time on him either.
Number 4 didn't move up. He was the second lowest scoring team this week and won because that's exactly who he is.
Yep.
This week,
fucking wins.
We do got to mention real quick how shitty this week was, just all in all for everybody. That's kind of why I'm not going to shit on anybody for putting out a bad performance.
Yeah.
Everyone was below the league average this week. Even Danny, I think he was right at it. And I was like 3 points under as the second highest scoring team.
Yeah, it was an ugly week.
So it was an ugly week. It was just funny that you were, again, the second lowest scoring team and played the first lowest scoring team because of course you did. But Ben, your team's solid, man. Like you were expecting to get shit on coming into this week, and honestly, I thought about it just because the luck of the Ginge strikes again.
Yeah, the luck of the fucking Gingers.
But you're 5-2. You just couldn't move up after this win. Dalvin is a fucking animal. Ertz is not looking good, though.
Yeah, just tight ends in general aren't.
And Hyde and Gore at the flex isn't a terrible play because you made the right move. Obviously, Amari ended up having 100 yards, but I wouldn't have waited on him either, and he seemed pretty hurt.
Yeah.
So I thought that was the right move. You're not playing D.D. Westbrook in that situation. You played the right guys, but like we said last week, his bench is bad. He can't survive these injuries.
No.
Like, you play anyone else, you lose. But he also has, like, I've always liked Kyler, like I've said.
I think Kyler sucks.
But he had a good matchup against the Giants. They just ran for their touchdowns.
Yeah.
Chris Carson is really good. And Edelman and Lockett are two solid receivers. So I think, honestly, again, I think Ertz is a guy he should maybe, like, because he hasn't been very good. It might be time to just move on from him to a team that needs a tight end.
Yeah.
Like a fill a flex spot. And it's an 8-man league. You can get lucky with a tight end still at this point in the year.
Yeah, you can dump him for some better shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got much to say about Ben besides he's a lucky ass fucker. He always plays the lowest scoring team, and
he's ranked at 4, and he is now the 4th highest scoring team as well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just pretty fitting.
Yeah, you deserve to be at 4.
Not too much to say.
You got a pretty dope squad, Ben.
So coming in at number 3, is this the lowest he's been ranked?
This is.
First time not in the top 2?
He's been flipping 1 and 2 like all fucking year.
Yep, Alex. That is just because you are the 3rd highest scoring team, but it's by 100. Like second is 100 points above you. You're 5 and 2, but I just beat you.
Yep.
Like,
you don't deserve to be any higher than fucking 3.
No.
Let's face it. Let's see. Let's look at this shit. Like, your receivers, like, Diggs is finally starting to become a fucking good receiver.
Diggs, like, coming back to form has been nice for him because he needed the help at wideout.
Yeah.
Hopefully that sustains.
And Zeke's been putting up 20. We've been talking all year about how Zeke hasn't hit 20, but he's hit 22 weeks in a row. So
Yep.
He's on the incline. Fucking, you need to start Eckler every week from now on. Like, just watching those Chargers game, man, that fucker lines up at wide receiver and shit.
Can't start Boyd anymore.
Yeah, Boyd's a fucking bum-ass cracker on a bum-ass fucking team.
Sanders on the Niners, I don't know
him.
if that's going to help or hurt Sanders' fantasy value.
Yeah.
Obviously, it helps the Niners.
That, you just got to wait that shit out.
Yep.
And lucky for you, he already had his bye week. Or the Niners already had their bye week, so...
Yep, and he didn't have a bye week in Denver.
Yeah, so he's just going to play 17 games.
Chark had another bad week, which surprised me, actually.
Yeah, that was a good matchup, too, against Cincinnati. But that game was fucking just ugly. It was ugly in every form except for, like, they just pounded the ball. They just wanted to get that game over with.
Yeah, I don't blame them. What a terrible display of football that probably was.
Yeah, but, I mean, Alex, you got moves. You haven't fucking made trades all year, damn near.
No, and now with, we didn't, well, I guess we haven't talked about Danny yet, but Kelsey, I don't know, like, Mahomes is out.
Yeah.
So Kelsey's probably, he hasn't done much this year, so it's not like he'll get worse, I don't think. But I also think
definitely won't get better.
Yeah, he is what he is now until Mahomes comes back, and that's it. Like, he bounces back to form when Mahomes comes back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sell him I think you should have sold him 2 weeks ago. We've been telling you this. You could have gotten a lot for him, but now you just got to wait on him. And that tight end isn't like it's not Travis Kelce anymore.
Yeah. No, it's Travis Kelce is in like the, I don't even know what tier.
Like, I'd rather have Waller and
tiers.
Hooper than Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Hooper's a fucking savage.
Hooper is a stud.
But fucking, I don't know. Who knows what's going on with Matt Ryan? He's been kind of a fucking douche.
Well, and he got hurt.
Yeah.
Like, who knows if he'll play?
Yeah. Fuck Matt Ryan.
So you're stuck with Dak.
Dude pissed me off. All right, enough about you, Alex. You got a fucking bum-ass fucking squad, too. We'll move on to number 2.
Number 2 at 4 and 3. Ranked above 2, 5, and 2 teams.
It's the highest scoring, I believe.
Highest scoring team. I don't want to hear bias because I beat both of you in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's
highest scoring.
We all know how these ranks go. It's not by standings and that bullshit. It's about how real fucking rankings should be in fantasy football, because you can get lucky like Ben and win every fucking game because you play the lowest scoring team.
True that.
So
my points against is the highest in the league too.
Really?
Yep.
That's funny.
But I was a very down week. Not like it's an accomplishment. I only put up 126.
Yo.
No, our audience is leaving.
All right. Say peace out.
Hey,
Peace out, man.
Give these people a message.
I'm gonna give y'all a message real quick. I don't got much of a message to give.
Who do you got winning the league?
I got Bachman coming back from 8. I got Bachman coming back from 8. That's all I got for y'all. So Bachman's coming back from 8. I got confidence in it.
Wow.
I got confidence in you, Bachman.
All right.
Damn.
He's hitting his hot streak late. Brady with the bold prediction. He likes the good odds on
and
that.
that's why
bet.
he's not the host.
Yeah. That's why this is our show and not his.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
See y'all later.
Yep.
Good luck with your rankings.
Yes, sir. All right, our audience is dipping. Back to number 2.
Back to number 2. Not an impressive week to say you're the second highest scoring team at 126, like I said, below league average. But again,
In a shitty week overall with everybody. Like,
yeah, and I played
That's
the
a
wrong
good-
guys.
yeah.
I was never playing Allen Robinson because I figured he'd get shadowed by Lattimore. That didn't happen, and he had a good week. I should have played John Brown. His little groin injury scared me away, and I didn't know that Washington San Francisco game was going to be in a pool.
Yeah, that game was so ugly.
So, and I wasn't taking Gallup out against Philly's defense. So
With
it
that
worked-
rumors that not rumors, but the reports about Amari, like he wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to play all week.
and if
until,
he
like,
was banged
Saturday.
up, I figured he's just out there and Gallup's going to get open.
Yeah,
And with Fitzgerald against the Giants, I stand by that. Like, the Giants have a horrible pass
yeah,
defense.
that pass defense is atrocious.
He only had one catch. It's funny, I realized I traded you Fitzgerald for McLaurin, or vice versa,
Yeah,
and he had 0.1 more.
yeah, it was 1 for 11 and 1 for 12.
Yeah. I should have played John Brown. He's a full send. I love John Brown. Put him in. I think him and Allen Robinson, if I can just... I have those 4 running backs,
yeah,
and I am very confident with those guys as wide receiver twos. I did the math on it because I was bored yesterday. Allen Robinson's on pace for 109 catches, like 1,300 yards, and I want to say it would be like 6 or 7 touchdowns.
oh yeah,
And John Brown's on pace for
Savage.
88, over 1,000, and like 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns. That's all I need in my wide receiver too. Waller is a top 3 tight end in fantasy,
yeah. That's what it's looking like.
and I stand by that for sure. I didn't know it at the time when I traded for him. I liked his upside, and I needed to get a tight end back. I did not. He's Oakland's number. I watch every game. I watch every snap. He is Oakland's number 1 receiving target by a wide margin. He's by far our best offensive threat,
Yes.
besides Jacobs, but he's not a pass catcher.
Yeah, I remember we were watching the Vikings game actually. I just kept looking at halftime. Waller I think he had like 1 catch for like 13 yards and shit. I look at Bachman and I go, yeah, Waller's a top 3 tight end, right? Just made a joke and all of a sudden check the box score and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, and one of his
This is-
touchdowns was garbage time on the last drive, but the
Yeah.
other one of the game was still he had 100 yards midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, and who the fuck cares if it's garbage time? It's fantasy football.
Right.
That's half the reason I got the fucking scrubs on my squad. I'm like, this team suck. They're gonna be losing. They're gonna be scoring garbage time.
That's why I
touchdowns.
believed in Juju. Remember?
Yeah, it's garbage time is fantasy heaven. Unless you're playing against garbage time. But
Fuck yeah.
still, garbage time counts all the
Mhm.
same. So even if
Yep. And I got
Fucking-
said it enough about my team too. I don't need to go in on it.
yeah,
Got the 4 running backs. I think
Hopkins is finally out of the Bachman curse.
Yep.
like-
He's finally on a team where he can flourish.
Yeah,
Devontae Adams is going to miss a month.
yeah. Devontae Adams is gonna miss a month, and he's gonna suck when he comes back.
Yep. It's going to be.
They're
so
gonna
funny.
realize that these Foot Locker employees they got playing wide receiver are better than Adams. And be like, fuck it, let's just.
They just
stick it
trade
down.
Adams to fucking who knows Miami.
Hopefully.
That'd be so funny. Just because he'd be on Bachman's team.
Yeah, I know.
I like my bench too.
That's fucking-
I don't think my bench is terrible.
No.
It's not great by any means, but I think it's one of the better benches in our league.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty deep.
And I think the only team, like I've said last week, that has a better starting lineup right now, and is ranked number 1. Nice segue is Danny.
Yeah,
And
bro.
Danny, highest scoring team again, my man. You were first time at number 1 ever last week, and now you've got it for the 2nd straight week. You're 5-2. You're gonna win your division. This man is a force to be reckoned with this season.
Yeah, he's fucking
Straight up.
He's a tough cookie.
Yep.
This fucking guy, Lamar Jackson's gonna be rushing for over 100 yards every game apparently. When his passing
He's such a
declines, his
stud.
rushing fucking skyrockets,
Mhm.
and his fantasy numbers look the same.
Yep.
It's fucking.
He's so fun to watch play.
Damian Williams is a bona fide scrub.
He's so
and
bad.
I don't want you to send me any more trade offers with Damian Williams.
I tried to buy low last week, man. You missed your chance to get rid of him.
Yeah, that fucker. I have LaShawn McCoy as well, and I don't want any Chiefs running back. And the only reason I keep LaShawn McCoy is there's nothing better to fucking pick up. So, and there probably is. I'm just not gonna do it. But
Michael Thomas Godwin is and Tyreek.
it's nasty,
So
bro.
nasty. Tyreek won't be the same for those couple weeks Mahomes is out. Besides that, though.
Still, those
and-
3 receivers.
And that's
are
his flex.
Nasty. And
Like,
Tyreek didn't even catch that fucking. Tyreek had 1 catch for 6
Mahomes
yards.
got hurt early, though.
No, but when Mahomes got hurt, Tyreek had 1 catch for 6
I
yards.
know, yeah.
He got all his yards in the touchdown without Mahomes.
That's true. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. He'll still be involved.
So-
I'm not trying to. Tyreek is still in every fantasy lineup for sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying fucking.
I'm just saying
maybe,
he's not Tyreek without Mahomes.
I'm saying maybe Mahomes fucking helps him out. Maybe Mahomes being out helps him out.
I don't know
Shit.
about that one.
Dude's not gonna spread the ball around. He's just gonna fucking chuck the Tyreek. Fuck around. I'm just saying some bullshit.
It could happen. It could
But
happen.
it fucking
Um,
either way.
Gurley only had 11.9, but it was encouraging when they came back. He had his highest carry total of the season against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Only had 41 yards, but he had 18 carries, and his one catch was for a touchdown. So that's actually positive. He's not on the
Yeah.
injury report this week, as
Yeah.
we know. And if you have Gurley back,
Maybe
Yeah.
he just needed fucking rest last week or some shit. I
that
don't know.
very well could have been it. We might have been looking too much into that, but with Gurley's pass, I don't think you can blame us.
Yeah.
Um,
Like that New England defense, fuck that, man.
Yeah.
They're so cold.
having
Holy
Sanu
shit.
already on his lineup is kind of nice.
Yeah. It's
And
like he goes to New England. What do you think he does? I think he does pretty good. I don't think he's like a start every week guy, but
no, I think he'll end up being a guy though. Like
I wouldn't be mad if I had a bye week and had to throw him in there. I wouldn't
Mhm.
be fucking mad. I'd be like, dope.
he'll probably be what we thought Josh Gordon was going to be this season.
Yeah. Like,
Poor,
shit, bro.
I really wish Josh Gordon would have worked out. I love that guy. I dropped him in another league. So upset.
Like shit. Miles Sanders is what I always knew he would be.
Miles
Fucking
Sanders
scrub.
hasn't been. Yeah, he hasn't been shit.
He
I was wrong on
fucking,
him.
He went crazy against the Vikings, of course. Fucking all the guys I hate go crazy against the Vikings. It just happens. But Danny, bro, you got a fucking cold squad.
Got a cold ass team. Golden Tate. All he's got to do, like we've always said, is fill that second flex.
Bro, give me Michael Thomas. I'll give you 3 players of your choosing. I don't fucking care. I want Michael Thomas.
Holy shit!
I won't do that, but
I was gonna say you could fuck around and trade Thielen, Le'Veon, and Ty.
yeah, like just whoever he likes most, just fucking throw 3 of them. Like
Sheesh.
take them. I don't
Just
know.
embracing the full on tank. But yeah, they're the number 1 and 2 receivers on his team. And he's
Yeah.
obviously got Saquon too. And
Yeah.
Lamar. He's got a cold ass team.
Like it's fucking.
But he plays Alex this week in a huge matchup.
That is big.
And that's without Lamar and his tight end. Playing Kirk, waivers went through. Playing Kirk is a nice move.
I was pissed about that, man. I was so mad. I knew I should have put that as my number 1 waiver claim, but I didn't because I wanted to fuck Victor. So I ended up fucking myself. But either way, it's whatever. Kirk's about to go crazy and drop like a 35 bomb.
You need Victor to lose though. more than you
I
need
do.
Kirk.
I do. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Like, fuck, I'll just roll with Gardner.
Because even if you lose to Bachman this week and I beat Victor, you're still only 2 games out.
Yeah.
It's still possible. And
It's fucking-
by all accounts, Victor just does not want to make the playoffs.
No. No, Victor really doesn't want to make the playoffs. He's tanking. He's like, fuck it, bro.
I got my 3 wins.
He's that SpongeBob meme. Alright, I'm gonna head out. He won his 3 games. He's good.
He'll get to he'll play a spoiler after he loses 8 in a row.
Yeah, it'll be like a battle to get in the playoffs, and he'll fuck around and beat someone to get in over me or some shit.
Man, that 6th playoff spot is gonna be ugly.
First round exit. That's fine. I'm
That's why I
playing.
want that 1 seed. I'm still only a game behind that too. If I can fuck around and finish with the best record, I can play whoever gets in between you 3.
Yeah, this year isn't as even as it was last year. I can't even fucking talk. It's not as even as it was last year, but it's still pretty fucking even. Besides 2 teams,
Yeah,
like
and those 2 teams their teams aren't bad enough where they could. It's still feasible for those teams to make the playoffs for sure.
yeah, but it's highly unlikely.
Each of them have to win this week. I think whoever loses this week is out.
Yeah, so there you have it on that gay shit. Fuck, we're public. I should probably chill on that.
There's been a lot of it.
That was the first one.
Maybe the second.
Maybe. All right, we'll go predictions starting with.
We'll go on yours.
All right,
So starting with you and Bachman in the toilet bowl.
I'm gonna take me. I think I'm gonna piss pound Bachman. I think Le'Veon's gonna go crazy against you, and
Depends on Kamara, if Kamara's back and if Adams plays for me.
shit, either of them, both of them can play. I'll still pipe your ass.
I'm
Melvin Gordon's gonna go crazy against Chicago, just like Latavius did. Fucking
rolling with Bachman.
motivators.
Does Bachman really lose his 7th in a row?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's so possible.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do it.
It's so possible.
He's gonna do it.
I mean, you would lose your 6th in a row too. Oh,
Yeah, I'm about to get my fucking dub.
I don't know. Who's he playing at quarterback against? Stafford? Rams defense against the
Staff.
Bengals, pro play.
He can play staff. I got some trades in me before the
Oh.
week starts. Probably after the Thursday game, actually.
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm changing my pick. I'm picking you.
Yeah, and I'm probably depending on Thielen, because I'm gonna take Terry out if Thielen plays,
I figured that would be.
so
what
that'll
you're
look
doing.
better. But either way, I'm taking myself, even if Thielen doesn't play.
Are you rolling with Gardner?
Yeah, might as well. There's nothing on waivers that fucking stick out to me, so I'm not gonna play Mason Rudolph. He's the one that plays Miami, so. Yeah, that's that. Fucking.
So we're both taking you.
Yeah. You and Victor.
I'm taking me against
yeah,
Victor.
Yeah. It's self-explanatory. Wilson and Ben. Ooh. They already got their lineup set, which is dope. Usually we have to look and see the buys and shit, but this is cool.
Is there anyone else? Wilson. Oh, Wilson threw Tyrell in. This man just loves the bold moves. I love it.
Yep. And Ben, you're sticking with Kyler. I'm going with Wilson.
I think Wilson's gonna win this week too, because I think Wilson. I think the fantasy football gods are like being like, bro, you made a bunch of moves, you got your team better,
Yeah.
and like, I just see that division being really tight after this week.
Yeah. Or they're gonna be like, yo, Ben, you got red hair, bro.
Yeah,
We got
the
you
luck
with
of the
this
Gins is
dub.
gonna strike again.
We got you with this dub, bro. Fuck, no, I'm going with Wilson.
I'm gonna take Wilson too, so we agree on all three picks so far, and then we'll call this the matchup of the week.
This is the matchup of the week.
The two highest ranked teams going against each other. I'm gonna take Alex. I think that Lamar bye and tight end bye is gonna be huge. He does get Godwin back, but Tyreek's first full game with Matt Moore,
Yep. And he's gonna plug in Kurt. I'm gonna take Danny.
not a bad pick.
I think Danny's gonna fucking pipe Alex's shit.
I just like Jacobs a lot. I think with
Connor's about to go crazy though.
true, he's still questionable, which kind of worries me. But obviously, if he plays, he's gonna go nutty against Miami.
Yeah, it is. Fucking Mason Roach. He'll rush for like 10 yards, but he'll have 100.
Alex has the Zeke bye too. I'm still gonna roll with Alex.
All right, so there's our first disagreement on the matchup of the week. All right, guys. Well, you heard it. I mean, we're under 40, so you're welcome.
Yeah, short one this week.
We didn't go crazy. Short one for this low-scoring, fucking shitty-ass week.
Brutal week. Brutal week.
This week's going to be high-scoring. Calling it, bro.
These next three games for all of these teams are very, very important. It's the end. It's the second round of interdivision play that we're going through. These are must-wins for everybody. Like, considering everyone's goals, where they probably want to be at, everyone in the cloud still has a chance for that division.
Yep.
And there's three teams in our division fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah. It's...
If Victor beats me this week, he can still win the division too.
Yeah.
And he would have the tiebreaker over me.
Yeah.
Because he beat me week one.
That's fucking wild.
So if Victor wins, he can be. I mean, our division could be won at 7-6 this season for sure. So if Victor wins, he's still alive and well, and he's probably locked in. To make the playoffs, which is wild to me because
that just shouldn't.
Yeah. But all right, guys.
We kept it short and sweet for you.
Yeah, it's just,
Definitely sweet. We
Very,
didn't
very
go
sweet.
too hard on you fucking scrubs.
nope, not at all. If anyone needs a bye week, Phil and Juju plays Miami this week.
I'll give you a fucking Hollywood for him.
That offer's still on the table.
Oh yeah. That offer will always be on the table until Hollywood pops up again. Anyway, hope you guys have a great fucking week.
All right, guys.
Not in fantasy. Hope you all have a shitty week in fantasy.
I hope you all just.
hope
do
you have a great
terrible.
week in life.
Yep.
You know?
Hope you guys are all doing well.
Yeah. Fucking swag.
Miss and love you all.
Halloween's almost over.
Swiggity swiggity swag.
We'll get spooky for you next week.
Ooh.
Peace out, everybody.
All right. Oh, hi, Brianna.